Today, let's talk about words, the power of words. So many of us are aware that specific words go into the human hearts and begin to harden our hearts. But let's really dive into the power behind these words. You see, when you say something, just because you said it doesn't mean it's true. But if someone can believe that what you're saying is true, then they give life into that word. And the life of that word begins at the person beginning to transform the way they think by what you say. Example, if you tell someone that they're not good enough, or you tell someone that they will never be able to amount to greatness, you saying that forms a limit, and they may not take it right off the bat. But over time, they begin to ask themselves why they're not performing. They look at their circumstances. They look at every situation that they can find themselves in. And they come to a conclusion that maybe I may not be able to be good enough. Maybe my success will not come how I intended. And over time, this word that you spoke has a power over the person's destiny, has a power over the person's heart, has a power over the person's mind. So our words are not the power themselves, but it's in the ability for someone to accept and believe in it. That's where the power comes. You see, God created us to be people who function like Him in our own dimension. And as human beings, as God created everything by word of mouth, so can you create realities that attach themselves to emotions, that attach themselves into identities, and that becomes somebody's limitations or somebody's ladder to climb up. So be careful of how you speak, because words are like curses. When you speak them over someone else, they may not be relevant then, but they can be a seed sown into the person's mind, and over time it'll be watered by other things around them, and they will accept it for themselves. Now, I'm not saying that you're responsible over what people believe, because people have the right to choose to believe or live up to your words. But I am saying that if you are casting seeds, do make sure that the seeds you're casting are positive, so that it has a probability of making an impact in somebody's life in a positive way. Our words are also medicine. They can cure the human heart. Words of encouragement, words of love. You know, when you are very emotional or intense, those are the times when people need you to release an antidote. But unfortunately, society has trained us to be people who flare up. And don't let the reason why someone else is questioning themselves and their worth be because you saw something in them that you spoke out in a very negative way. What you say matters, and how you say it really brings it to life. This is your number one inspirational Stacy.